In today's Stay Inspired series, I am going to present the story The Teak Tree and the Grass. Now, before I begin with the story, I would like to introduce you to these girls. This is Suruchi, and this side, this is Ruchi. Suruchi is a very intelligent girl, and Ruchi, on the other hand, is an average girl. She always asked her mother to guide her, to support her, and the mother also helped Ruchi all the time. Whereas Suruchi, you can see the mobile in her hand, she was always busy with the mobile playing video games. She felt that she is very intelligent and she doesn't need to revise anything. She always came first in her class. But mother knew that if she continued like this, one day she will lose her scores. So mother wanted to teach her a lesson, and for that mother told her a story. Now let's hear that story. So once upon a time there grew a tall and strong teak tree in the forest. Under the tree there was small and delicate grass that would look with awe at the huge teak tree. One day the teak tree said, "I am very handsome and strong. No one can defeat me. Look at my majestic arms. Nobody can move me." Hearing this, the grass replied, "Dear friend, you should not be so proud of your strength. Even the strong fall one day." The teak hushed the grass and continued to praise himself. Suddenly, strong wind started to blow, and the teak stood firmly facing the wind. The teak looked at the grass that had bowed down in front of the strong wind. It laughed at the grass and called it submissive. The grass just smiled. Suddenly, after a few days, fierce storm came. The grass again bowed down, but as usual, the teak did not want to bow. It wanted to show off its strength. But this time, the storm proved to be stronger than the teak. The teak could not bear the storm, and this time fell down. That was the end of the proud tree. But the grass that had bowed in front of the strong storm stood up again, fresh and smiling. He looked around and saw that the proud teak had fallen. He felt sad for the tree. So, this is the end of the story. The proud tree had fallen because of its pride. Now, before I end, I have an activity for you. So, let's join the fun activity. Now, the words that you have to fill in the activity, you will find these words in the story itself. Now, here is your first question. Give one word for something that is very fine in texture and easily broken. So, you have the choices here. You can pick out your word and you can write in a rough notebook by your side, and then you can match them with the answers when I'll discuss the answers. So, once again, the question is a word for something very fine in texture and easily broken. Okay, next question. You have to fill in this blank with the most suitable word. My teacher is very kind and polite. She explains all the concepts patiently and never loses her temper. I always look up to her with dash. So again, you have to select the word. Is it awe? Is it anger? Or is it fear? So the pictures actually that I have given, so these are clues. So most of the pictures, they may not exactly define the word, but obviously they can help you in finding the word. Now next, you have to give a word for having impressive and extraordinary beauty, size and power. Is it beautiful, majestic or majesty? So write your answer and then we will discuss it. Next, the librarian dashed the children as they entered the library. So, do you think is it hit, is it hushed, or is it blamed? So, what do you think this picture is telling about the word? Make a guess. Next question. Complete the given simile. Now, if simile is new to you, then I'll define it for you. Simile, it is a figure of speech comparing two unlike things using like or as. So, it is an expression that uses like or as to describe or to compare two things that are otherwise not at all similar in any way. For example, if there's a sentence, their cheeks are like roses. Now, cheeks and roses, they are not similar in any way. But still, here a comparison is drawn because roses are red. So, someone wants to say that their cheeks are as red as roses. So therefore simile comes in. So simile, it is a very beautiful expression to make your paragraph or your descriptive essay very wonderful. For example, if you want to write an essay on my pet and you want to describe the color of your pet and you want to say that your pet is white. So rather than just saying that your pet or your cat or your dog is white in color, if you write that your cat is as white as snow or as white as milk, so it is a better way to write. So similarly, you have to fill in this simile. He is as dash as a peacock. So do you think it is proud? Is it angry? Or is it is cool? So next question. If you were always doing your friend's homework, bringing a separate tiffin for him, and saying yes to whatever he says, you are being dash. So are you being sad, social, or submissive? So you have to find the word. Now next, another simile. So I have another simile for you. He fought like a dash tiger. So the comparison with the tiger, is it fierce, is it slow, or is it kind? And the next question, I know all your answers are correct. So you are a winner. That means that you have dashed me. So whether you've got me, you've finished me, or you have defeated me. So I hope you are ready with your answers because now I'm going to show you answers, but again after the moral of the story. So let's go on to the moral. So this is the end of the quiz and this is the moral. Now, moral is pride comes before a fall. So, if someone becomes very proud of his or her achievements, so it becomes obvious that one day he or she is going to suffer because of that pride. So, people who are overconfident or who are too arrogant are likely to fail. Humility is a virtue. Virtue means good habits. So if you are humble, if you are polite, so everyone will like you and you will excel in this life. So be humble like the grass, adapt according to the situation. Once the circumstances are in your favor, step ahead. So it doesn't mean that you will not have any problems in front of you if you are humble, but you will be able to solve them because of your polite and humble nature. So you will always be a winner. So don't be like the teak tree, but be like the grass. But what happened to Suruchi and Ruchi? So when mother told them the story, were they able to learn something? Let's see. Yes, here, look at the girls. So the girls, they are studying together. So Suruchi decided that from now onwards, she would be studying herself and she would be helping her younger sister too. So Suruchi and Ruchi, they learned a lesson. So I hope that you too have learned a lesson. Now, the answers. Now, here are the answers. So, here are the question numbers and the answers. So, you can match them with the answers that you have written. And I have made sentences using these words also because if you are learning new words and if you don't know how to use them, then there is no fun of learning new words. So, let's read the sentences also. So the first answer, that is delicate. So you can use delicate in this way also. She is in delicate health. Delicate here means poor health. Now, in the pictures, I have shown a picture of a flower. There's a picture of a baby also. So, delicate flowers, they are delicate. The skin of the baby is very delicate. So, here you can even use delicate in this way. Now, the next word is awe. So, my brother was intelligent and cleverer than me. So, I always held him in awe. So, awe means someone who is having certain characteristics or traits that you would like to imbibe. You also want to be like them. So, that is awe. You look towards them with awe in an inspiring way. Majestic. He looked at the majestic Taj Mahal with awe. Now, again, I've used awe here to show you that and how in different ways we can use a word. So, majestic here means grand, beautiful, beauty that is not comparable to others. So, it's very grand and majestic. Now, hushed. The children were hushed up by their father. So, hushed means to quieten. Proud, Dad, one day I'll make you proud of myself. So here this proud is a positive in a positive way. So the child wants to achieve something so that the dad becomes proud of him. So we can even use proud in this way. Then comes submissive. He expects his juniors to be meek and submissive. Fierce. Their argument led to a fierce fight. Defeated. The one who is defeated should start again. So these are the words and these are the sentences in which you can use them. Hope this was helpful to you, and if you like them, kindly subscribe to my channel, support me, give it a thumbs up, and I will be posting such story once a week. So kindly be with me so that you can share these wonderful stories with your kids. That's all for today. Do not forget to subscribe to my channel and encourage me so that I can continue with the same kind of work. Thank you so much.